Welcome to this week's Transformers review. This is the last review for June. And then next month I will be doing a all Decepticons theme. Which ironically, the last Transformers review is a Decepticon for June. But it is a special July for all Decepticons where I will be doing the leaders of the Decepticons and the Predacons. So yes, there will be Megatron and Galvatron and Beast Wars Megatron and, Nemesis Prime and whatnot coming up. But today we are doing the Refraktor Reconnaissance Team. So it's 3 Transformers with 3 independent vehicle alt modes, but they have the same combined mode. But before we start looking at Refraktor, let's do our shout outs of the week, starting with Back to the Media, which is at 48 South Loudon Street, which is a really nice location for them. As I'm taping this is actually Apple Blossom weekend as I'm taping it, as I'm filming this. So they are very busy this weekend. But Back to the Media is actually where you get a lot of your video game needs. And, and what for, like the Atari and, and so on and so forth. You can also check out Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 115 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia. And where you get all kinds of stuff, which is actually where I got this team, the Refraktor Reconnaissance Team. And I paid somewhat of a heavy price, but it was worth the price. This is one of my favorite characters, or 3 of my favorite characters, however you want to look at it, depending on how your thing looked. But you get Transformers like the Reconnaissance Team, which they still have. You get G.I. Joe and He-Man and Ninja Turtles and Thundercats and so on and so forth. So go ahead and check them out. But if you have a comic book itch, you can go to 4 Color Fantasies right on 80 Weems Lane and check them out. And they're a very good comic book store. I get all my G.I. Joe comics from there. But you can also get other Marvel, DC, IDW, and whatnot, and so forth. But so go ahead and check them out. If you need any kind of counseling, whether it be marital, premarital, addiction, or your run-of-the-mill, my life sucks, I just need somebody to vent to counseling, you can see Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services. So go ahead and check him out. You can see him for any kind of counseling. He's a very good guy to talk to. I have a 15-year standing relationship with the guy, so I take it from good experience. This guy is very easy to talk to. Very nice guy, very comfortable to talk to. And but if you need any banking needs and you live in the Winchester area or in Clark County, I would suggest Bank of Clark County, where you get all kinds of banking needs done there. You get fraud protection on your debit card, so on and so forth. Great bank to go to. But let's go ahead and look at this guy, which it's Spectrum, Viewfinder, and Spyglass. And each one of them come in this vehicle form, with their laser cannon in the front, which also can combine with the other 2 to form the tripod for their other alt mode. And they got this back little shield thing, which could double as a riot shield. And it also turns out to be the lens for their other alternate mode. But all 3 of them come in there. I mean, their arms right there. You can see the robot cable with the arms, but it's still good. It's all still cool. It's all still good in the hood. But these are very neat ship-looking kind of thingies. All 3 of them have that same mode. As you can tell, they're all the same mode, but all in different colors. But let's take a look at them in their other alternate mode. Oh, but before we get to their other alternate mode, let's take a look at their accessories, which Spectrum gets this little thingy. Apparently you know what this is, what their other alt mode is, you can tell. Those hardcore Transformer fans, you know what their alt mode is. Their combined alt mode. And so they got this little thingy, which is Spectrum's thing, shield, and then you've got this little piece that goes on the top, which actually is another lens, which is a monitor right there, which actually double as viewfinder's middle piece or shoulder pads, and then you've got the flash that goes on to spyglass, spyglass. But they also come with another special little accessory, Grimzeek. And I'm sorry about my thumb. I did injure my thumb really bad. Just about a week before filming this video. So hopefully it's healed by the time the video goes up. But this is Grimzeek. If you remember the episode that was titled Grimzeek, you know there's a little ball of energy that Megatron created to cause havoc on Earth. But let's take a look at these guys in their other alt modes. In their combined alt mode. And here is the combined mode. A camera. Not a real working camera, but y'all get the point. And their combined gun modes makes the tripod. But this is the camera, the non-working camera, but you can pretend like it does. You know, it's your toy, do what you want. You can have them in their 3 little ship modes or this mode. You know, this is how it came packaged, was in the combine mode. So this is like a combiner. I would say it's a combiner, but it's an alt mode combiner. But this is what he looks like in camera mode. So let's take a look at them all 3 of them in robot mode. So here they are in their robot modes, all 3 of them. So I'm going to take a look at viewfinder, or not viewfinder, but spyglass. Show the articulation. So let me take his gear off so I can show you. So here's spyglass. As you can tell, he's got the head movement where his head can rotate. Hang on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to move a kitty. And as you can tell, he's got an elbow bend. His arm can swing out to about here. He's got full range of movement this way, up and around. His legs or ball joints, they can split, go forward. They can come backwards. His head can tilt back because it's due to transformation. So do his arm, his hands. And then his feet can come out due to transformation. But that's pretty much the way he is. So let's take a look at him with all their gear on. Of course, this is Spectrum. You know, with his little shoulder shield, riot shield, the little Tommy gun looking thing. You know, which is pretty cool to have a Space Age Tommy gun. And then you got Viewfinder here with the little shoulder pads with his riot shield and his gun. So let's take a look at Spectrum. Let me put Spectrum back together. So here's Spyglass back together with all his gear. You know, very awesome looking threesome. You know, I would suggest anybody to get these. I would do these as a top tier figure. Very awesome figure. Or set of figures. Good team. Good combined alt mode. Their individual modes, the spaceship looking things are kind of wonky. But, you know, the combined mode is what I got them for. The robot mode is what I got them for. You know, it's also cool to have a Grimzeek, you know, right there. But I really got them for their robot modes and their combined mode as a camera. You know, I like the concept of Refraktor. Of course, back in the G1 episodes, he was known as Reflector. And he spoke in unison, and it was just one guy. But here you got him as 3 separate individuals, which is pretty cool. You know, like I said, Spectrum, Viewfinder, and Spyglass. You know, this is a pickup set if you can find them. It's going to be a hefty price, but go ahead and pick them up. I paid $75 for this set, so it's $75 well spent, and I'm thankful to have it. But tune in next week as we start our Decepticons month. And actually, on the 1st of July, I'm celebrating 5 years on YouTube. So you'll get a special G.I. Joe review. And then, of course, on the 3rd, you'll get the Transformers review. On the 4th, you'll get my Cobra Convergence 6 review. You know, and then we're going to the rest of our videos after that. So please definitely check all these out. This is a big month for me. I got 11 videos going up in a whole month. So go ahead and check them out. This has been Spyglass. Tune in next week as for another Transformer review. Headmaster's Leader Decepticon. So go ahead and check them out. Check that out. I ain't gonna spoil who it is, but I mentioned them earlier. So I kinda gave the spoiler out. But tune in next week. But until next time, until all are one, see y'all in the next one. Peace.